What's going on, guys? You know, I've shown a bunch of different things that I literally find all over the internet. A bunch of stupid people, a bunch of wrecks, and normally it's pretty well one-sided. Sometimes there's a little bit of back and forth, a little bit of an argument or wiggle room. I'm going to show you something that is absolutely bonkers entirely. And the only reason why I say that is because it's literally a three-way match of three people being wrong for different reasons. This is like when the worst of the worst collide, all different personalities, and the entire situation has to do with like what I'm assuming is like an Uber Eats delivery, or it's DoorDash. DoorDash delivery where the person DoorDashing is doing their job, but has a bad attitude. The security guy is doing his job, has got a bad attitude, and the catalyst to this whole thing is the guy that ordered it and apparently is too stupid to get the room number. So he basically set these two up who have bad attitudes to just start arguing. So before everybody starts taking sides, I want to let you know, everybody's in the wrong. I just want to let you know that. Like, there's no good person in this, other than the fact there's two people that are obviously having, a conflict of interest here, because one of them's a security guard, essentially, the other one's the DoorDasher, and they're both just doing their job. And then whoever it is that ordered the food is the moron, I would say, that started this entire problem.
No, I delivered it. It's right here. I'm going to get my money because I delivered the food. He here.
Take it over there.
Wherever he is, he's somewhere in this building, and that's not my problem, sir.
What is your problem? Your problem is to leave it
My job is to just deliver the food to this building.
So in a sense, she's partially right that she's only supposed to deliver it if we go by what's being said, which is, basically, and I'm taking an assumption, a little bit of leap of an assumption here, is that there was no room number. So that'd be a big, issue. But here's my issue with why she shouldn't have taken the order. There's no room number. You're going to put it down in a lobby. He could have done whatever he wanted with it. It could have got stolen, whatever, this, that, and the third. And what could happen is you would get in trouble, okay? Because DoorDash is probably not going to investigate that much. You're not making enough for them to give a shit. So you've already put yourself in quite a predicament, and you're getting irate. Slightly believably so, but at the same time, you've kind of, you put yourself in a corner a little bit. And of course, the security guard's just like, yeah, I ain't dealing with this. Even though I don't know if his reaction's really fully justified yet, but he could be like, I'm 3 weeks from retirement and I ain't dealing with this shit.
Samuel.
To the building.
No, not to the building.
Samuel's here.
No,
Wherever Samuel is, he
here.
can come and get his food from the lobby.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. The guy's not here.
How you know that? How do you know he's not here?
Job.
How am I not doing my job?
Get in touch with Samuel.
Now, unfortunately, even though he's very irate and angry and probably just doing his job, he makes a good point. Now, anytime I've ordered food, if they get lost, just make a call. It's pretty simple. And normally, I don't know how DoorDash does it because I don't use DoorDash. But any other delivery service, if I don't feel like cooking and I order out while I'm on my way to work or on my way to home, yeah, normally if they have an issue, they call me. If I order pizza, they'll call me. It's pretty simple. You can give them some direction. And I assume that's what could happen here. He makes a good point. While they're both just having a, budding of actual personalities, yeah, a little bit of clarity would go a long way by just calling Mr. Samuel here, who apparently, like I said, may have just not put a room number. Now, I don't think it's a big deal that he didn't, but at the same time, yeah, if you're going to order food, room number, whatever, do the whole nine. Just at least get it out the way. Because you got two people just trying to do the job. Now they're arguing over something tedious and stupid. And Samuel, I will blame the whole way.
Samuel knows his food is down here, so he go come get it when he come and get it. Thank you, sir.
No,
if you throw his food out, he'll know, because I'm going to send him this video too. So if he finds out that his food is outside, then that means are you Samuel, sir? Yeah, he's trying to throw your food outside. I'm trying to leave your food right here so that you can get your food. And he's telling me he gonna throw it outside if I leave it right here. I'm not doing nothing but just delivering your DoorDash, sir.
Okay, I don't know if you find this funny. I find it hilarious that you have what literally is pretty much a Mexican standoff right now. You got three people, all different reasons for what's going on. The catalyst, which is going to be Samuel. Samuel did the order. You got the DoorDasher who's getting mad because her orders were literally pretty much to drop it off in the lobby, if that's what, we could go by. And clearly something's right because he came down like, okay, order is ready. It's done. Let me go down here and pick it up. Like, he is on the same page as the DoorDasher. And unfortunately, this security guard, who probably has a bit of an attitude, and I don't know what happened before this, so there's probably some clashing that happened before that anyway, But still, Samuel's the catalyst in this whole situation, so shame on you for literally dropping a grenade in the middle of the lobby for everybody to blow up on each other. It's just doing the job. So you made quite a story for everyone, and both of them are going to look at each other as the bad guy. And to me, you're the bad guy for not putting your damn room number on your order. It doesn't take that long, unless you can't count that high, because you're probably drunk or high, which, hey, thank you for not driving, but still, you placed an order, you didn't put the room number. As far as I know, these are all my assumptions. I'm not saying he did this. I want to clarify, but this is the only thing I can go off of. And it's the only thing that makes sense. And I find it hilarious, is the fact that he probably didn't put his room number down.
No, you just told me Samuel wasn't here and that you was going to throw his food out. Okay, but I told you I was going to leave his food here and that I was going to leave. And you said you was going to throw his food outside. It doesn't matter. That don't matter. Leave. That's your food, sir. Thank you so much.
I find this video way more interesting without the context, because I just find it really funny that we literally don't know exactly what started this whole thing, other than the fact it was Samuel. We don't know if there was a room number. We don't know if the security guard's just probably an asshole Monday through Friday. We don't know a lot about this. Now, we know that, if you are a DoorDasher, you're probably not supposed to put it in the lobby. Most people don't want random food just left out like that. That's usually a go-to thing. That's going to be an issue regardless. I'm pretty sure nobody allows that. Samuel probably didn't know. I don't know if he can, feign ignorance on this. And the security guard is, I don't know. You got to take your job serious. There's no reason to just goof off when you're a security guard. I get it. But I just feel like he got himself in a little bit of a predicament without even trying to communicate first. If I had to assume, instead of calling the person first, that should have been the number one thing. Basically proving the order, all this, that, and the third. But instead, it just looks like everybody was already on edge. It was instant. Because we don't have the beginning. Okay, I couldn't find the beginning. This is all I was able to get. And the fact that there is no intro to this, and I didn't find security footage or anything that started it. If I had to guess, and I'm definitely still making assumptions here, she saw the order, saw the place, probably said lobby. She went in, went to drop it off. He's like, what do you think you're doing? And she's like, hey, I'm delivering for Samuel. And what does get me is how he said, well, he's not here. He does say that. He does say that he's not there without verifying it or anything. And then the only thing that made sense that he said was, how about you call him? Just call him to verify it or come down here, whatever he said. Basically to come down and pick it up. Be quick, whatever. It made more sense. I'm not saying that he was looking out for the best intentions. I think he was just being an asshole. But at the same time, I think she was being purposely dense. And then I think that Samuel was being, just probably ignorant of the situation and didn't think about it. And that's what I think would be the overall understanding with this is density, not calling the person that ordered it when you were being told to. Anger, just being a spiteful asshole probably. And then just being a goofball that just didn't even think about putting a room number. He does say something in the end, if you could do me a favor next time, blah, blah, blah. I didn't really hear that part. I don't feel like cranking it up. If I assume he's probably telling him, hey, could you, put a fucking room number on your shit so we don't have to deal with this anymore? Because I have to at least feel for security guards. They have to deal with dumb stuff all the time, okay? You never know what they got to deal with, and they don't really have, as I've always been told, they're like rent-a-cops, really. And it's sad because, dude, they get goofed on a lot, and they get less, they don't get to do the same stuff cops do. They don't have the same authority for the most part. They really can just say, hey, I need you to leave. They basically are like citizens arresting people just with a baton and maybe some mace. And some of them do carry a 9 on them, I'm not going to lie. They definitely carry something. But yeah, guys, that's about all I got to say. Y'all have a good one.